In this video, we're comparing BugHerd versus Marker.io, two popular tools for collecting website feedback and tracking bugs. As someone who has tested both tools across multiple client projects, I know firsthand how chaotic feedback can get. If you're a web developer, designer, project manager, or part of a creative agency, you've likely dealt with the chaos too. Endless email threads, unclear revision requests, screenshots with no context, or the classic "it's broken" message with zero detail. Let's fix that. We're going to break down how these two tools work, how they fit into your workflow, and which one will actually save you time and stress. By the end of this video, you'll know which one fits your workflow better and what to expect if you decide to give one a try. And real quick, if you find this video helpful, the best way to support me and my channel is to use the affiliate links in the description of this video. I'll earn a small commission if you sign up at no extra cost to you. Thank you very much, and now let's get started. What do BugHerd and Marker.io actually do? Let's start with the basics. BugHerd and Marker.io are both visual feedback tools. That means they let people leave comments directly on a live website or a design file by just pointing and clicking. No need to write out long, confusing messages about what's wrong or where. They just click the thing, leave a comment, and move on. You, as a developer or designer, get that feedback along with a screenshot, technical data like screen size and browser version, and a link to exactly where the issue is. So you're not left guessing what the client meant. That's the main goal of both tools, to make feedback faster, clearer, and easier for both sides. What's it like to use these tools for the first time? All right, so what happens when you actually sign up and use them? With BugHerd, setup is super simple. You either install a small snippet of code on your website or just use their browser extension. No coding needed. From there, your clients or team can start leaving feedback instantly. There's nothing complex to learn. The interface is clean and visual, and the process is just obvious. Even someone non-technical can figure it out in seconds. Marker.io is also pretty easy to get going, especially if you're connecting it to an existing tool like Trello or Jira. But since it's built around integrations, it really depends on those tools to work well. If your team doesn't already have a project management system in place, you might find yourself needing to set up extra accounts just to organize the feedback. So in terms of get started fast with minimal setup, BugHerd has the edge, especially if you want something that works out of the box without needing to plug into anything else. How does each one fit into your existing workflow? When it comes to fitting into your team's workflow, BugHerd gives you options. It has a built-in task board that works like a Kanban system, so you don't need to set up anything else to manage feedback. Tasks are created automatically, assigned, and tracked all in one place. But if your team already uses tools like Trello, Jira, Asana, ClickUp, or others, no problem. BugHerd has two-way integration with all of them, meaning feedback stays in sync across your systems automatically. So whether you're keeping things simple or running a full project stack, it works either way. Marker.io takes a slightly different approach. It relies more heavily on integrations and pushes all feedback into the tools you already use. That can be helpful if your team is already deep into those platforms. But if you don't have something like Jira or Trello already in place, Marker.io alone won't manage your tasks. It needs something else to plug into. That's why BugHerd stands out. It works whether you've got a full project stack or nothing set up at all. What's the experience like during feedback rounds or testing? This is where the real difference shows up. During QA or user testing, you want feedback to be fast and easy, especially when bugs pop up. Both tools let users leave notes on the site with a screenshot and browser data, but BugHerd goes a bit further. Each comment in BugHerd is automatically turned into a task, assigned to the right page and user with all the technical details included. You're not just getting a screenshot, you're getting everything you need to reproduce and fix the issue right away. Marker.io also gives you that feedback, but it sends it to whatever external tool you're using. That's great if you already work that way, but it means you're switching tabs and jumping into different platforms just to manage feedback. If your team lives in Jira or Trello every day, Marker.io fits right in. But if you're juggling creative reviews, PDFs, and last-minute QA from clients, BugHerd is far more adaptable. Marker.io requires an ecosystem, while BugHerd is the ecosystem. Feedback, tasks, assignments, and tracking all live in one place, making the whole process cleaner, faster, and way less likely to drop tasks between tools. Can these tools work for more than just websites? Yes, and here's where BugHerd pulls ahead. Marker.io is mostly focused on websites and web apps. That's its sweet spot. But BugHerd works across different media, including PDFs, images, and even Figma files. So if your agency is doing design work, branding, wireframes, marketing materials, you can collect feedback on all of that in one place. That flexibility is huge. It means you're not just switching tools just because the format changed. Your team stays in one system, your clients get one experience, and you cut down on the confusion. And with over 10,000 teams already using BugHerd, especially creative agencies, the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. Which one makes more sense for smaller teams or agencies? If you run a digital or creative agency, or you're a part of a lean, fast-moving team juggling client feedback across websites, images, and documents, BugHerd was built for you. It's simple to use, doesn't require a separate project management stack, and keeps everything, comments, tasks, technical data, in one clean interface. You don't need to onboard clients into Jira or fiddle with integrations. They just click and comment. Marker.io, by contrast, is a better fit for structured web development teams that are already running tools like Jira, ClickUp, or GitHub. It's designed to feed feedback into those systems, not manage feedback on its own. So if your workflow is developer first, Marker.io can plug right in. But if your workflow revolves around clients, non-technical users, visual reviews, cross-format feedback, BugHerd is the tool that keeps everyone aligned without added complexity. How do the prices compare? Let's talk about pricing, because features are great, but if the tool doesn't fit your budget or your needs, it's a no-go. BugHerd starts at $41 per month, and right away, you get unlimited projects and unlimited clients. That's huge, especially for agencies or growing teams. You're not being charged more just because you have more websites or more clients to manage. And all the core features are included. No weird paywalls or locked integrations, just solid, full access. There's also a 7-day free trial, and you don't even need a credit card to try it. So if you're curious, it's really easy to test drive without committing to anything. Now, Marker.io starts a little lower at $39 a month. But while that sounds close, remember that the entry plan only includes 5 projects, while BugHerd offers unlimited projects. Plus, Marker.io requires you to have a broader tech stack in place, meaning additional licensing costs for other tools, whereas BugHerd has everything built in. And if you want more projects on Marker.io, you'll need to pay extra and actually contact their team directly. You can't just upgrade online. That lowers your plan, also comes with limited features and fewer integration options. So depending on your setup, you might have to jump a few tiers to get the functionality you need. So while both tools are in the same general price range, BugHerd simply includes more right from the start. Unlimited projects, full access, and a smoother trial experience. So if you want something that grows with your team and keeps things simple, BugHerd's pricing is easier to scale. Let's be real, both BugHerd and Marker.io are good tools. They both do what they're supposed to do. If you already have a project management system in place and you want something lightweight to pipe feedback into that system, Marker.io can do that job well. But if you're looking for something more complete, something that simplifies client feedback, handles task management, and keeps everything in one place, BugHerd is the one for you. It's easier for clients to use. It supports more types of files. It doesn't rely on outside tools. And for most teams, especially agencies and designers working across websites and creative content, it saves more time and cuts down on confusion. So if you're choosing between the two and you want something that's fully set up to manage feedback on its own, no extra tools or setup needed, BugHerd is the stronger choice. So which one are you gonna go for? BugHerd or Marker.io? Let me know down in the comment section below. And remember, if you found this video helpful, the best way to support me is to sign up to either one of these tools by clicking the link in the description of this video. Thank you very much. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.